Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Full chapter with 46 shlokas. What is the Bhagavad Gita? The Bhagavad Gita is a spiritual, philosophical, and moral discourse given by Lord Krishna to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. It is a part of the epic Mahabharata, delivered just before the great war began. Why did the Kurukshetra war happen? The Kurukshetra war was fought between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. But it wasn't just a war over land, it was a war between righteousness, dharma, and unrighteousness, adharma. Main reasons: rightful claim to the throne. Even though the Pandavas had the rightful claim to the Hastinapura kingdom, Dhritarashtra wanted his son Duryodhan to be king. Duryodhan refused to share power. Loss of kingdom in dice game. Using Shakuni's cunning, Duryodhan defeated the Pandavas in a rigged game of dice. As a result, they were exiled for 13 years, 12 years in the forest and 1 year in disguise. Failure of peace talks. After exile, the Pandavas humbly asked for just 5 villages. But Duryodhan arrogantly refused to give even a needle point of land. Ego way arrogance of Duryodhan. Duryodhan's pride, hatred towards the Pandavas, and Dhritarashtra's inability to stop him all led to the war. Bhagavad Gita Chapter 1 Shlok 1. Sanskrit. Dhritarashtra Uvach. Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samveta Yuyutsavah. Mamkaha Pandavaschaiv Kim Kurvat Sanjay. English essence. King Dhritarashtra, who is blind, asks his charioteer Sanjaya, O Sanjaya, in the sacred land of Kurukshetra, what did my sons and the sons of Pandu do after assembling for war? This shows his inner conflict and the beginning of the Gita. Here Dhritarashtra is the king of the Kauravas and Sanjaya is his charioteer. In this verse, a conversation takes place between the two. Shlok 2. Sanskrit. Sanjay Uvach. Drishtva tu Pandavanikam Vyudha Duryodhanstada. Acharya Mupsangame Raja Vachanmabravit. Essence. Seeing the Pandav army arranged in formation, Duryodhan approached his teacher Dronacharya and spoke. He wasn't afraid, but he sensed the seriousness of the situation and sought advice. Here Duryodhan is the son of Dhritarashtra and Dronacharya is Duryodhan's teacher. A conversation takes place between them about the Pandav army. Shlok 3. Pashyata Panduputranamacharya Mahiti Chamu. Vyudha Drupad Putren Tav Shishen Dhinta. Essence. Duryodhan respectfully tells Dronacharya to look at the mighty army of the Pandavas, organized skillfully by Dhrishtadyumna, the son of Drupad, who is ironically Drona's own student. He subtly questions Drona's loyalty. Here Duryodhan and Dronacharya are having a conversation about Drupad from the Pandav side, who is the father of Draupadi. Shlok 4. Atra Shura Maheshvasa Bhimarjun Samayudhi. Yuyudhano Viratashch Drupadashch Maharatha. Essence. Duryodhan lists the mighty warriors on the Pandav side: Bhima, Arjuna, Yuyudhana, Satyaki, Virata, and Drupad. Each one is a great chariot warrior, Maharthi, skilled in battle. Here Duryodhan and Dronacharya are discussing the valiant warriors on the Pandav side: Bhima, Arjuna, Drupad, Yuyudhana, i.e. Satyaki, a disciple of Krishna, and Virata, the king of Matsya, in whose kingdom the Pandavas lived during their incognito exile. They are all powerful warriors. Shlok 5. Dhrishtketuşchekitanah Kashirajashch Viryavan. Purujit Kunti Bhojashch Shabyashch Narpungavah. Essence. Brave warriors who joined the Pandavas for Dharma include Dhrishtaketu, king of Chedi; Chekitana, a brave Yadava. King of Kashi, a valorous ruler. Purujit ve Kunti Bhoja, Dharma-aligned princess. Shabya, a wise and noble elder king. The characters mentioned here are Dhrishtaketu, ruler of the Chedi kingdom and son of Shishupala. After Krishna slew Shishupala, Dhrishtaketu joined the war in support of the Pandavas and Dharma. Chekitana, a warrior from the Yadava clan and a close friend of Krishna. King of Kashi, the ruler of the Varanasi region. Purujit, brother of Kunti Bhoja, belonging to the royal lineage related to Kunti. Kunti Bhoja, the foster father of Kunti, the mother of the Pandavas. Shabya, a righteous and wise king. Duryodhan and Dronacharya are having a conversation about all these warriors. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 6. Yudhamanyusht Vikrant Uttamojasht Viryavan. Saubhadro Draupdeyasht Sarv Ev Maharthaha. Essence. In this verse, Duryodhan continues to describe the strength of the Pandav army to Dronacharya. He names Yudhamanyu Uttamoja, Abhimanyu son of Subhadra, and the 5 sons of Draupadi, calling them all mighty warriors, Maharathis, capable of handling great battles. This shows his awareness and anxiety about the powerful opponents. Here, Yudhamanyu means a young prince from the kingdom of Panchala. He was assigned the duty of protecting Arjuna's chariot. Uttamoja means a brave warrior from the Panchala dynasty, along with Yudhamanyu. He was also given the task of guarding the wheels of Arjuna's chariot. Abhimanyu means the valiant son of Arjuna and Subhadra, the sister of Lord Krishna. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 7. Asmakan tu vishishtaye tan nibodh dvijottam. Nayaka mam sainyasya sangyartha tan bravimite. Essence. Duryodhan begins listing key warriors from his army to Dronacharya. He wants to prove that strong fighters are also on his side. It reflects his pride and overconfidence. He aims to showcase the might of his army. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 8. Bhavan Bhishmasht Karnasht Kripasht Samitinjayah. Ashwathama Vikarnasht Somdattistathaevcha. Essence. Bhishma, Karna and Kripa, warriors of unmatched might. Ashwathama, Vikarna and Bhurishrava shine bright. All stand with the Kauravas, skilled and brave in fight. Duryodhan names them to hide his inner fright. Bhishma means the mighty warrior from the Kuru dynasty. Karna means the great warrior born to the sun god. Kripacharya means the guru of both Kauravas and Pandavas. Ashwathama means the son of Dronacharya. Vikarna means the son of Dhritarashtra. Bhurishrava means the son of Somdatta. In this verse, Duryodhan is speaking to Dronacharya, describing all these great warriors on the Kaurava side. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 9. Anye cha behevah shura madarthe tyakta jivita hai. Nana shastra praharna hai sarve yuddha visharda hai. Essence. Duryodhan tells Dronacharya, there are many valiant warriors ready to sacrifice their lives for me. They are armed with various weapons. They are well trained and skilled in warfare. Their loyalty to Duryodhan is unwavering. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 10. Aparyaptam tadasmakam balan bhishmabhirakshitam. Paryaptam tvidmetesha balan bhimabhirakshitam. Essence. Our army, guarded by Bhishma, is unlimited in power. Pandav's army, protected by Bhima, is limited in strength. Duryodhan is proud of his army's might. He praises Bhishma and underestimates Bhima. In this context, Bhishma is the one who took a vow of celibacy and lived his entire life without aspiring for the throne. He is the son of King Shantanu and goddess Ganga. He is the great-grandfather of both the Pandavas and the Kauravas. In the war, he served as the commander of the Kaurava army. Bhima is one of the Pandavas and was a prominent warrior and leader in the Pandav army during the war. In this shloka, Duryodhan tells Dronacharya, "We have Bhishma, so our strength is immeasurable. They have Bhima, and hence their strength is limited." Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 11. अनेषु च सर्वेषु यथाभागम वस्थिता है भीष्म में वाभिरक्षन्तु भवन्तः सर्व एव हि. Essence: Duryodhan orders his army to protect Bhishma at all costs. It shows how vital Bhishma is for the Kaurava strength. Warriors must stay in their positions and guard him well. Bhishma's safety is the pillar of their confidence. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 12. तस्य संजनयन हर्षं कुरुवृद्धः पितामहः सिंहनादं विनद्योच्चैः शंखं दध्मौ प्रतापवान. Essence: Grandsire Bhishma, inspiring the Kauravas, roared like a lion and loudly blew his conch. His mighty sound filled the army with zeal. His courage uplifted everyone. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 13. ततः शंखाश्च भैर्यश्च पणवानक गोमुखा है सहसैवाभ्यहन्यंत सशब्दस्तु मुलोभवत. Essence: The Kaurava army stood ready for war. Conches and drums began to roar. Cymbals and horns all sounded loud. The tumult rose fierce and proud. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 14. ततः श्वेतैर्हैर्युक्ते महति स्यन्दने स्थितौ माधवः पांडवश्चैव दिव्यौ शंखौ प्रदध्मतुः. Essence: Krishna and Arjuna stood on their grand chariot, drawn by white horses, radiant and mighty. They blew their divine conches together, announcing the start of the righteous war. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 15. पांचजन्य हृषिकेशो देवदत्तं धनंजयः पौंड्रं दध्मौ महाशंखं भीमकर्मा वृकोदरः. Essence: Krishna blew the Panchajanya conch. Arjuna blew the Devdatta conch. Bhima blew the great Pondra conch. These conch sounds signaled righteous war. They declared the Pandavas' readiness dawn. Panchajanya is Lord Krishna's famous conch. It is said that Krishna obtained Panchajanya after slaying a demon of the ocean. The Devdatta conch was blown by Arjuna. Devdatta means gifted by the gods. Bhima blew the Pondra. Pondra is a great and powerful conch. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 16. Anantavijaya Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthirah Nakula Sahadevashch Sughoshmani Pushpaka. Essence: Kunti's son Yudhishthir blew the Anantavijaya conch. As a living symbol of dharma, Yudhishthir showed his courage. Nakula proclaimed his purity by blowing the Sughosha conch. Sahadev showed his wisdom and purity with the Mani Pushpaka conch. These conch sounds signified the Pandavas' unity and readiness for the righteous war. Yudhishthir is the eldest among the Pandavas and is called Dharmaraja. He blew the conch named Anantavijaya. Anantavijaya means everlasting victory. Nakula is the fourth among the Pandavas. He blew the conch named Sughosha. Sughosha means sweet sound. Sahadev is the fifth and youngest of the Pandavas. He blew the conch named Manipushpaka. Manipushpaka means a precious flower among gems. In this way, they blew their respective conches and declared the righteous war. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 17. काश्यश्च परमेश्वासः शिखंडी च महारथः धृष्टद्युम्नो विराटश्च सात्यकिश्चापराजितः. Essence: more brave warriors stand with the Pandavas. King of Kashi, Shikhandi, and Dhrishtadyumna are named. Virata and Satyaki are ready too. They all are prepared to fight the Kauravas. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 18. द्रुपदो द्रौपदेयाश्च सर्वशः पृथिवीप्ते सौभद्रश्च महाबाहुः शंखान दधमुः पृथक पृथक. Essence: Drupad, the sons of Draupadi, and mighty Abhimanyu, all blew their conches one by one. This shows the strength and unity of the Pandavas. Their sound filled the battlefield with courage. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 19. सघोषो धार्तराष्ट्राणा हृदयानि व्यदार्यत नभश्च पृथिवी चैव तुमुलो व्यनुनाद्यन. Essence: the Pandavas blew their conches with great energy. The sound echoed like thunder across the battlefield. It struck fear in the hearts of the Kauravas. The earth and sky were filled with that mighty roar. It shows how dharma gives courage to shake evil. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 20. अथ व्यवस्थितान् दृष्ट्वा धार्तराष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः प्रवृत्ते शस्त्र संपाते धनुरुद्यमे पांडवः ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यमिदमाह महीप्ते. Essence: Arjuna saw the Kaurava army ahead. His chariot bore the Hanuman flag. He lifted his mighty Gandiva bow. He looked to Krishna for guidance. Before the war outside, a war within began. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 21. Arjun Uvach Senyoh Ubhyor Madhye Rathan Sthapay Mechuk. Essence: Arjuna asks Krishna to place his chariot between the armies, so he can see all the warriors he must fight. But seeing them, he fears fighting his own teachers and family. A battle outside, a storm inside. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 22. यावदेतान् निरीक्षेहन् योद्धुकामान्वस्थितान् कैर्मया सह योद्धव्यमस्मिन् रणसमुद्यमे. Essence: Arjuna says, I want to see these warriors who are eager to fight and know with whom I must battle in this great war. He is trying to understand who he must stand against. His heart still struggles with fighting his own people. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 23. योत्स्यमानान् वेक्षाहन् य एतेत्र समाक्ताः धार्तराष्ट्रस्य दुर्बुद्धेर्युद्धे प्रियचिकीर्षवः. Essence: Arjuna says he wants to see those warriors gathered here, ready to fight to please the evil-minded Duryodhan. He wants to observe whom he has to fight against. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 24. Sanjay Uvach एवमुक्तो हृषिकेशो गुडाकेशेन भारत सेन्योरुभ्योर मध्ये स्थापयित्वा रथोत्तमम्. Essence: Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, O king, when Arjuna asked, Lord Krishna placed the mighty chariot right between both armies, ready for the great battle. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 25. भीष्मद्रोण प्रमुखतः सर्वेषां च महीक्षिताः। उवाच पार्थ पश्यैतान् संवेतान् कुरुनिति। Essence. Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, standing before Bhishma, Drona, and all the kings, Lord Krishna spoke to Arjuna, Partha, behold, O Partha, these assembled Kurus. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 26. तत्रापश्यत् स्थितान् पार्थ पितन् अथ पितामहान् आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातन् पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखींस्तथा। Essence. Arjuna looks at the Kaurava army. He sees his elders like fathers and grandfathers. He notices his gurus, uncles, and brothers, along with sons, grandsons, and close friends. Seeing loved ones as enemies, his heart fills with sorrow. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 27. श्वशुरान् सुहृदश्चैव सेनयोरुभयोरपि तान् समीक्ष्य स कौन्तेयः सर्वान् बन्धून्वस्थितान्। Essence. Arjuna saw all his relatives and loved ones on both sides of the battlefield. The sight deeply disturbed his heart. Compassion and sorrow overtook his warrior spirit. He was overwhelmed with emotion and pain. With a trembling heart, he turned to Krishna to speak. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 28. दृष्ट्वेम स्वजनम कृष्ण युयुत्सु समुपस्थितम सीदंती मम गात्राणि मुखं च परिशुष्यति। Essence. Arjuna sees his own relatives gathered to fight. Overwhelmed by emotion, he feels weak and helpless. His limbs tremble and his body loses strength. His mouth dries up and he struggles to speak. The sight of family in war shatters his warrior spirit. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 29. वेप्थुष्ट शरीरे में रोमहर्षश जायते गांडीवन स्रंस्ते हस्तात त्वक्चैव परिदह्यते। Essence. Arjuna's body starts trembling and his hair stands on end. His bow, the Gandiva, slips from his hand. He feels his skin burning due to inner turmoil. A strong wave of fear and sorrow overcomes him. The emotional burden of facing his kin in war overwhelms him. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 30. न च शक्नोमि वस्थातु भ्रमतीव च मे मनः निमित्तानि च पश्यामि विपरीतानि केशव। Essence. Arjuna expresses deep inner turmoil. He says he cannot even stand firmly. His mind is dizzy and disturbed. He sees bad omens and negativity. This shows Arjuna's psychological collapse before war. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 31. न च श्रेयोनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजन्माहवे न कांक्षे विजय कृष्ण न च राज्य सुखानि च। Essence. Arjuna is overwhelmed with grief and compassion. He sees no benefit in killing his own people in war. Even victory, kingdom, or pleasures mean nothing to him. He expresses his inner turmoil to Krishna. This marks the depth of Arjuna's emotional and moral crisis. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 32. किन्नो राज्येन गोविंद की भोगैर्जीवितेन वा येषामर्थे कांक्षितं नो राज्य भोगाः सुखानि च। Essence. Arjuna questions the very purpose of the war. He says, what is the use of kingdom or pleasures? The people for whom he desires them are ready to die. His attachment and love override his warrior's duty. This shloka reveals his emotional collapse. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 33. तेमेव स्थिताः युद्धे प्राणास्त्यक्त्वा धनानि च आचार्याः पितरः पुत्रास्तथैव च पितामहः. Essence: Arjuna sees his loved ones on the battlefield. They are ready to give up their lives and wealth. Teachers, fathers, sons, and grandfathers stand in war. Arjuna is overwhelmed with sorrow and compassion. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 34. Matulah shvashuraah pautraah shalaah sambandhinasthatha. Etanna hantumichhami gnatopi Madhusudan. Essence: Arjuna sees his uncles, in-laws, grandsons, and relatives on the battlefield. He says he has no desire to kill them. Even if they attack him, he does not want to retaliate. O Madhusudana, I do not wish to harm them in battle. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 35. Api त्रैलोक्य राज्यस्य हेतोः किन्नु महि कृते निहत्य धार्तराष्ट्रान्नः का प्रीतिः स्यात् जनार्दन. Essence: Arjuna declares that even the kingdom of all three worlds holds no value to him. So why should he fight merely for earthly power? Killing the sons of Dhritarashtra won't bring him joy. O Janardana, such victory brings no happiness to me. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 36. Papmeva shredasman hatvaitanatayena. Tasmannarha vayam hantu dhartarashtran sabandhavan. Swajanam hi katha hatva sukhinah syam madhav. Essence: Arjuna argues that killing even sinful aggressors would bring sin upon them. He emphasizes that the Kauravas are still their own relatives. There is no happiness in killing one's own king. He feels the victory earned through such a war would be hollow. Arjuna pleads with Krishna, Madhava, to avoid this sinful path. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 37 and 38. यद्यप्येते न पश्यन्ति लोभोपहतचेतसः कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं मित्रद्रोहे च पातम् कथं न ज्ञेयं स्माभिः पापादस्मान् निवर्तितुम् कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं प्रपश्यद्भिर्जनार्दन. Essence: The Kauravas, blinded by greed, fail to see the sin in destroying family. They do not realize the wrong in betraying their own king. But we are aware of these consequences. Knowing the sin involved, we must act wisely. Therefore, O Janardana, we should refrain from such sinful actions. Thus speaks Arjuna in conversation with Krishna. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 39. Kulakshay pranashyanti kuldharmaah sanatnaah. Dharme nashte kulankrit snam dharmobhibhvatyut. Essence: When a family is destroyed, its eternal traditions vanish. These traditions preserve righteousness in society. Without them, moral order collapses. When dharma is lost, adharma takes control. This leads to the downfall of the entire family. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 40. Adharmabhibhvat Krishna pradushyanti kulastriyah. Strishu duhastasu varshne jayate varnasankarah. Essence: When righteousness declines, the women of the family become corrupted. Their virtue and honor are lost. This leads to VARAS unwanted progeny. Such decay disrupts the entire social order. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 41. Sankaro narkayev kulagnana kulasya cha. Patanti pitro hesha lupt pindodk kriya hai. Essence: Mixed or unrighteous progeny leads to destruction of the family lineage. Ancestral rituals like offerings of food and water are forgotten. Ancestors fall from their spiritual positions due to neglect. Dharma and tradition decay with time. This results in societal and spiritual downfall. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shloka 42. दोषारेतैः कुलघ्नाना वर्णसंकरकारकैः उत्साद्यन्ते जातिधर्माः कुलधर्माश्च शाश्वताः. Essence: the sins of family destroyers cause intermixture of castes. This destroys the traditions of society. The unique duties of each community disappear. Family duties gradually vanish. It brings permanent harm to society. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 43. उत्सन्न कुल धर्माणा मनुष्याणा जनार्दन नरके नियता वासो भवतीत्यनुशुश्रुम. Essence: when family traditions perish, society loses its order. Such people drift away from righteous conduct. Sinful activities increase. Their ultimate destination becomes hell. This is a true warning passed down from the elders. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 44. अहो बत महत पापं कर्तुं व्यवसिताव्यम यद्राज्य सुख लोभेन हंतु स्वजन मुद्यता है. Essence: Arjuna realizes the sin in his actions. Killing one's own kin for a kingdom is a grave sin. Greed makes one forget righteousness. Breaking family bonds weighs heavily on the heart. Destroying life for wealth and power is wrong. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 45. यदि माम प्रतीकारम शस्त्रं शस्त्रपाणयः धार्तराष्ट्रारणे हन्युस्तन्मे क्षिमतरं भवेत्. Essence: Arjuna decides to withdraw completely from the battle. He resolves not to take up any weapons. Even if the sons of Dhritarashtra kill him, he accepts it. To him, dying seems better than winning this war. This reflects his deep despair and longing for peace. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Shlok 46. Sanjay Uvach. एवमुक्त्वार्जुनः संख्ये रथोपस्थ उपाविशत् विसृज्य सशरन् चापन् शोक संविघ्नमानसः. Essence: Arjuna expressed his deep sorrow. He put aside his bow and arrows. His heart was filled with grief. He sat in the chariot, losing the will to fight. His confidence faded, and he sunk into despair. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Summary. Dhritarashtra asks Sanjaya to describe the battlefield. Duryodhan encourages his army and names the great warriors. Both armies blow their conches, signaling the war's beginning. Arjuna, seeing his relatives, teachers, and friends, is filled with compassion. Fearing family destruction and loss of dharma, he refuses to fight. In sorrow, he sits down, laying aside his bow and arrows. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Overall Essence. Chapter 1 shows the psychological and emotional breakdown of Arjuna before the war begins. His compassion, fear of sin, concern for family traditions, and attachment to loved ones make him lose the will to fight. This Vishada, sorrow, becomes the foundation for Krishna's teachings in the coming chapters. To hear daily Bhagavad Gita shlokas with meaning, subscribe. If you liked this shloka, please like and share with your loved ones. Jai Shri Krishna.